Hi guys, I'm Tanya and this is Lake, and this is the first of what's hopefully going to become a monthly series of her food blog. So I really wanted to show you what it's like inside the hotel, but it's a microphone. I really wanted to show you what's going on inside the hotel, but it's a little bit noisy today. There's a lot of drilling, so let's get straight into her food blog. Next day usually begins at 7 a.m. and it begins with a bottle. And what's in the bottle is seed milk, so either buckwheat, sunflower, pumpkin, millet or hemp, or all of the above. I haven't really started on nut milks yet, but seeds work really, really well. And they're really creamy and they're satisfying. They have so much nutrition. They're just super easy to break down. So I would normally make them the usual way, and I would soak them overnight. I would blend them up with some dates. Dates are really important in this case because breast milk is actually usually very sweet. So early on they get super used to those kind of sweet taste. So I'd blend it up and then strain through a nut milk bag, and you have the most incredible creamy seed milk, and this is probably enough for about 3 days. Then in the morning I would warm it up with some hot water underneath, and I'd add either probiotics or Udo's Choice oil blend. The oil blend is really incredible because essential fatty acids are very, very important to both children and adults. They develop healthy brain function and vision, they help build immunity, and also actually help absorb the nutrients. And to me, this is the most important time of the day together. After the milk, she might have some snacks, but by 10 a.m. she's very much ready for a proper bowl of porridge. So this is when I make some sprouted oats for her, and Planet Organic have the most amazing gluten-free sprouted naked oats, which are actually raw as well. So I would pour some boiling water over them, not to cook them because it doesn't cook over a stove, but just to soften them up and really make them even more digestible than they are already. So I'd add half a raw apple and a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon really helps to just balance and regulate blood sugar levels, so this meal is really balancing. And it may not look like it, but Lake finishes the entire bowl all on her own, and it just keeps her going, gives her lots of energy, and then she can sleep really well and solidly for 1.5 hours. While Lake sleeps, I'm usually preparing her lunch, unless if I'm really organized and have done something the day before, so this day I can actually get some work done. Normally what she has for lunch is a 3-ingredient puree, so it happens around 2 o'clock. And it's usually a half raw and a half cooked meal. So for the cooked ingredients, it's something like sweet potatoes. And I love working with sweet potatoes. They're just so nutritious, they're filling, and she absolutely loves eating them as well. They're really versatile ingredient. The raw half of this meal are the pears and avocado. And the pears I would peel, so they're a lot easier for her to take. And the avocado I use a lot. I mean, it's such an incredible ingredient. It's got those essential fatty acids, which are really important. It's got proteins. It's got pretty much everything. So I'd blend it up. I'd blend it with a little bit of the warm water from the sweet potatoes, and I'd pop it inside this pouch, which I'm so obsessed with. It's called Nature's Little Squeeze. And it's so easy to use, it's so easy to reuse, and Lake absolutely loves using it and just walking around with it everywhere. It's so cute. Dinner for Lake usually happens at around 6 p.m. when I really wish our whole family could have dinner, but unfortunately that's not always the case. What is usually the case is that she would pretty much eat what Elliot and I would have for dinner, except with just a few less ingredients and definitely less of the spices. So in this case, it's a vegetable risotto with asparagus and broccoli, and I really wish I could chop as fast as I appear to be chopping right here. But normally I would cook the risotto first, and I'd make enough for 2 or 3 days so that I don't have to keep finding myself in the kitchen absolutely non-stop, and I can actually keep playing with her. So I'd cook the risotto rice and keep adding some water because it really takes up so much. Then I would add some gaba rice, which is a really great variation. It just adds extra protein, and it's the black rice that's comes sprouted already. So my favorite ingredient in this case is the instant stock, which is called the marigold bouillon. And then I'd add a little bit of that for Lake, more for us. and all of the veggies, and I would just let them steam on really low heat. So this meal she loves. She could probably have it every single day if I didn't bother to vary her diet, and if I didn't love being in the kitchen. When it comes to snacks, it literally feels like Lake has a snack in her hands at all times of the day, before, after, in between meals, so it's really important that I do get it right. And I like to try a different variety from supermarket shelves. There's such an incredible organic dairy-free range that's out there now, so we do always have the pantry full. But something that I like to make on a regular basis, I call quinoa falafels. Again, they just have 3 very basic ingredients. I would prepare some quinoa first, then I'd add some hummus and flour. Quinoa I would soak, then sprout and cook until it's really nice and fluffy, and just keep some in the fridge for whenever I need it. The hummus has to, be organic and just have really incredible, very simple ingredients. And the flour, we're very lucky to not have allergies in the family, so I do like to use some stone ground rye flour. But if there are allergies, buckwheat flour is amazing for gluten-free version. So 45 minutes in the oven, and they're nice and ready. They're perfect shape for her to hold and crunch on, and it's really amazing, especially when she's teething. So she just really likes to chew on them just like bread. Something that we really like to have on hand is just some dried fruit, like dried mangoes, pineapple and bananas, especially when she's teething. It's really great for her to just chew and chew. Not so great for her teeth, so I use a wet muslin cloth and I just wipe her teeth. It does a much better job than a toothbrush ever could, especially when she plays with it. And of course there's water. I just leave water bottles all around the house, and she just sips in them all day long. So if you like this video, please make sure you let us know, because it literally a whole one day of food diary took probably over a week to put together. So if you'd like to see another one next month, or she's going to be 16 months then, just let us know and I'd love to make one for you.